Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with a video on Tesla. So Tesla did follow the markets higher today, and we're going to first start here looking at the SPY because I made my video yesterday a little bit confusing on the play that I was looking at for Tesla. So in the video yesterday I said I was thinking Tesla would follow the market, but my thoughts and intuition was that the markets were going to go lower and Tesla would follow that and then look around $700 for it to reverse. But the market had very different plans today. Got a huge reversal, pretty ridiculous price action this whole week. 2% decline, 2% up, and then today into the close, the S&P 500 hits a new intraday all-time high. So crazy market action and reaction to yesterday, this big drop, the capital gains tax increase, and then today some manufacturing numbers came out, home numbers came out, and then you had MSM talking heads saying, "Oh, don't worry, the tax rate's not going to be that high," yada yada yada. So pure speculation. But markets reacted incredibly favorably to that today, and Tesla ended up, up 1.3% at 729, and we'll get there second. But I had a comment this morning on the Tesla video I had asking if I thought Tesla was going to go down, and I replied to that comment yes, because even in pre-market, I think I answered the comment around 6 a.m. So we were in this downtrend, right? We gapped up, but still staying under the 200 moving average in the 5-minute. Started selling down around 5:30, and then I said we'll have to wait and see on the open to see market strength. And right away, market pushed higher on the open. But if we actually go to Tesla, you see Tesla actually sold off a little bit. So if you go down to the 1 minute, right, we had this quick wick down, but the volume here in the 17s, which has been an area of support and resistance for Tesla. Between 720, 710 has been support and resistance, but volume in that area holds. 715 pushes up higher, and then we got up to a high 737. Just going to get through it. We do have some consolidation there from the prior days, and if you hear these 5-minute standard D lines do move pretty readily, but here looking back, you have a failure here. A quick move it through there, a little support, but failed at it again today. But afternoon sell-off here when we did get down 1140, did have good buying support 722. So you'd like to see that. We got the support lower in the day and then higher 722. So hopefully that volume that's holding us up now, those buyers are really keen on holding 722, 720 instead of the 17s going into next week. So with that, the market closing high on Friday. Definitely good news for Tesla going into its earnings. Had its earnings Monday, and a lot of the FANG stocks. I think the 5 top companies market cap wise for the S&P 500 all report earnings next week. It's only happened 4 other times, and the 4 other times it actually happened, the market was actually down on the week. But I don't think those 4 times we had the same crazy market conditions that we have right now. So could be a volatile week. Could see a summer melt up, which a lot of people are forecasting, predicting, and this next week could be the catalyst, the start of that, to continue higher on this crazy bull market run that we're having right now. But so here, Tesla on the daily, you see smaller range today, a little bit less volume, 27 million shares, and then let me change the time frame for the volume profile to the last 100-day, so it's not as you don't have really the pre-split level. So basically end of the year, and you see right where we're sitting at the volume shelf 715, right? So higher area volume at 715 held, pushes back up. I got that wick up to 737. You can see right there is where sellers are sitting at on that higher volume. And then we have the drop off still basically above that 740. Closed above on Wednesday, couldn't hold it on Thursday, so kind of consolidated. And when we go out to the weekly, you see we basically have a spinning top doji candle in the middle. But good news here on the daily, we are uptrending, right? So 50 EMA on the daily held twice, last Friday and Wednesday, closed above the 90 EMA today and above this half standard D line. So positive things going into next week for earnings. So go to the weekly chart now. You see what we're talking about with the candle, right? So spinning top candle right in the middle. So that means, trend could be slowing down, because small bodies, meaning buyers and sellers, are fighting in this area, and that's kind of what we expected. So especially with the choppy market this week, this candle's actually a pretty positive thing, being green on the week for Tesla. So the video I had, I think it was on Tuesday maybe, when things were looking pretty solid for the market before the big drop down. It's kind of forecasting Tesla be up to 780. Eventually maybe get up. This is too high now, but I think it was like 820 for earnings on the daily. But now here, I think we have the standard D line here for one. This is the one standard D mark from the neutral on the weekly, corresponds 765. So that could be a target for close Monday, or the price reaction move after earnings are released. And then here on the daily, obviously going to be skewed up high, 833, and then the low right now we're at 722 for the daily time frame. And then we could also look at 4 hour. So what I would do with this information, I would basically just mark these levels. So 737, that 4 hour. So that basically this 4 hour half standard D line acted as resistance today for that high of the day and pushed this back down. But each of these lines, especially on the longer time frames, the 4 hour, the hour, and the daily, those standard D lines where they're at, if I'm actively trading the stock, I'd mark it. So those are typical plays that you do for Tesla. That's what I got for you guys on Tesla. If any news comes out this weekend, any anticipated things, any new Chinese PR comes out, I'll make an update video. But could be good things in store ahead for Tesla with the S&P hitting new highs today. So appreciate you taking time to watch the video. We'll see you in the next one.